Have you ever stood in front of your closet and thought, is this still appropriate for me at my age? Maybe it's that floral dress you used to love, or a pair of jeans that feels a little too bold now. Maybe it's not the clothes themselves, but all the voices you've heard over the years telling you what women should or shouldn't wear after 50. Let's be honest, fashion advice for mature women often feels more like a list of rules than a celebration of style. And many of those so-called rules are not just outdated, they're completely wrong. You've probably heard things like, don't wear bright colors, cover up your arms, never wear jeans past a certain age, keep your hair short if you're over 60. Sound familiar? These myths have been whispered in fitting rooms, printed in magazines, and even passed down by well-meaning friends or family. But here's the truth: style has no expiration date. In fact, after 50 is the perfect time to rediscover what truly makes you feel elegant, confident, and powerful. Your wardrobe should reflect who you are today, not who society thinks you should be. In this video, we're going to uncover the 10 most common style myths that women over 50 are still being told and explain why it's time to stop believing them. We'll walk through everything from color choices and fabric fits to hair length and accessorizing with real practical tips to help you feel fabulous at any age. And along the way, we'll sprinkle in some timeless fashion tips, a few anti-aging style secrets, and plenty of inspiration for creating a wardrobe that reflects your best self. So if you've ever felt limited by fashion rules made for someone else, you're in the right place, because by the end of this video, you won't just see style differently, you'll see yourself differently too. Now let's dive into the first myth. And it's one that's been stealing color from our lives for far too long. It's a myth that's lingered for decades. Somewhere along the way, someone decided that once you turned 50, your wardrobe should quietly fade into shades of black, beige, and navy. No more fuchsia, no more turquoise, no more joy. But color isn't just about standing out, it's about expressing who you are. And after 50, your life is richer, bolder, and more textured than ever. Why should your style say anything less? The fear of bright colors usually comes from two places: not wanting to draw attention and not knowing which tones flatter your skin as it changes with age. But here's the good news: you absolutely can wear color beautifully. The trick isn't avoiding bold colors, it's choosing the right ones that harmonize with your skin tone, hair color, and personal energy. Women over 60 often look stunning in rich jewel tones like emerald, sapphire, and deep plum. Soft corals, fresh lavenders, or even a buttery yellow can bring warmth and glow to your face. You don't need a closet full of brights. Start with one pop of color: a silk scarf, a cardigan, a lipstick, and see how it lights you up. Remember, muted tones might feel safe, but they can also wash you out, especially as hair turns gray or white. On the other hand, well-chosen colors can brighten your features, uplift your mood, and send a powerful message. I'm still here, I'm still vibrant, and I'm still me. Don't let outdated fashion rules rob you of the joy of color. You've earned every shade of confidence in the spectrum. And now that we've added color back into your style toolbox, let's look at another myth that's kept too many women stuck in the shadows: the idea that only dark colors can make you look slimmer. It's one of the oldest tricks in the book: wear black if you want to look thinner. And while there's some truth to the idea that darker shades can create a slimming effect, this myth has turned into a style prison for so many women over 50. The result? Closets filled with safe, shapeless black outfits, wardrobes that blend into the background, and worst of all, women hiding their beautiful personalities behind a color that was never meant to define them. Let's make one thing clear: dark colors don't make you look slimmer if the fit is wrong. An ill-fitting black blazer will never flatter you the way a well-cut cream jacket can. Style is about shape, not just shade. Instead of relying on black, navy, or charcoal as a crutch, think about balance. Pair darker bottoms with lighter tops to bring light to your face. Use accessories like a colorful scarf, a statement necklace, or bold earrings to draw the eye upward. Play with contrast. Monochrome doesn't have to mean monotone. Ivory on ivory, camel on beige, or soft grays can be just as slimming, if not more, when the silhouette works with your body, not against it. Also, don't underestimate the power of texture and fabric. Matte finishes, structured tailoring, and vertical lines do more to streamline your figure than any color ever could. So rather than defaulting to black because you think it hides flaws, why not dress in a way that highlights your strengths? When you wear light with confidence, you project elegance, not hesitation. And confidence, real, grounded, self-assured confidence, is the most flattering thing a woman can wear. Now that we've exposed the truth behind the black makes you slim myth, let's turn to something even more personal: your hair. Because the next myth tells you that after 50 you can't wear it long anymore. There's something almost automatic about it. You hit a certain age, 50, maybe 60, and suddenly everyone assumes you'll cut your hair short, as if long hair has an expiration date. But who made that rule? And more importantly, why are we still following it? The myth that long hair doesn't suit older women is rooted in outdated ideas about beauty, age, and femininity. Some say it looks messy or too youthful. Others claim it drags down the face or draws attention to aging features. But here's the truth: long hair can be stunning at any age when it's healthy, styled well, and reflects who you are today. You don't need to cling to the past or try to look 25. You just need the right cut, the right layers, and the right care. For women over 60, long hair with soft movement, whether it's straight, wavy, or curled, can create a graceful, timeless look. Face framing layers can lift your features and soften lines. And the best part: long hair gives you versatility. You can wear it up, tie it back, or let it flow. If your hair is thinning, try a blunt cut at the ends to give the illusion of fullness. Add nourishing serums, collagen-boosting vitamins, and lightweight styling products designed for mature hair. It's not about age, it's about energy. If you feel radiant, your hair, no matter the length, will follow your lead. So the next time someone suggests cutting your hair just because of your birthday, remember, your hair, your rules. Now let's debunk another outdated belief, one that's been quietly robbing mature women of their freedom to feel beautiful in their own skin. It's the idea that modesty means covering everything. Somewhere along the way, modesty became confused with invisibility. Suddenly, turning 50 meant trading sleeveless tops for long cardigans and saying goodbye to skirts above the knee, no matter how confident you felt in them. The message was clear: you've had your time in the spotlight. Now, blend in. But here's the truth that too few women hear: you do not have to hide your body to be respected. Your arms, your neckline, your legs, they are all part of the life you've lived. They've carried you through decades of love, growth, and strength. Why should they be treated like flaws? Showing a little skin doesn't mean trying to look younger. It means embracing the beauty that's already yours. You can wear a sleeveless blouse if you love the way it feels in summer. You can rock a V neckline that highlights your collarbone. You can wear a knee-length dress and still be the picture of elegance. The key is balance and intention. Choose fabrics that feel luxurious on your skin. Look for cuts that skim the body without clinging. Opt for styles that reveal just enough without feeling forced. Dressing with confidence is not about how much you cover. It's about how you carry yourself. And ironically, when you stop obsessing over hiding parts of your body, you begin to glow. You soften. You become more you. So let's rewrite the rule. You are allowed to be visible. You are allowed to feel beautiful. You are allowed to show up fully, arms, legs, and all. Now that we've let go of the fear of showing skin, let's turn to something many women give up far too soon: denim. It's amazing how a single piece of clothing, something as simple and universal as jeans, can stir up so much hesitation for women over 50. Maybe you've heard it before: jeans are for younger women. They're too tight, too trendy, too uncomfortable. Or the worst one: after a certain age, you should dress more appropriately. But here's the truth: a great pair of jeans is timeless, and yes, they can absolutely look incredible on women over 50, 60, and beyond. The problem isn't age, it's fit. Most women who've given up on jeans have simply been wearing the wrong style for their body shape and lifestyle. Low-rise cuts from decades past, unflattering and outdated, rigid denim with no stretch, uncomfortable and impractical, trendy ultra-skinny legs, not forgiving where we need it most. What you need are jeans that work with your body, not against it. Look for high-rise styles that gently support the midsection. Choose denim with a touch of stretch for comfort that lasts all day. Try straight leg or slim straight cuts that elongate the leg without clinging. And don't forget the details: a darker wash creates a sleek silhouette, while angled back pockets can subtly lift and flatter. Denim doesn't have to mean casual either. Pair your jeans with a silk blouse and kitten heels, or a structured blazer and statement earrings, and suddenly you're effortless and elevated. You don't stop wearing jeans because you're aging. You stop wearing jeans because no one told you how to evolve with them. But now you know better. And speaking of evolving, let's challenge another outdated idea: the belief that bold patterns and prints are too much for mature women. Somewhere along the line, someone decided that subtlety equals sophistication, and that mature women should stick to solid neutrals and tiny floral prints. Anything bold? Too loud, too daring, too youthful. But the truth is, bold prints don't age you. Wearing them without intention does. Prints are powerful. They can draw the eye to your best features, camouflage areas you're less confident about, and inject personality into even the simplest outfit. So why are so many women over 50 afraid of them? Part of it is conditioning. We're taught that blending in is graceful, that taking up visual space is somehow inappropriate. But style after 60 isn't about disappearing. It's about owning your presence. The key is choosing the right print for you. Oversized florals on a flowing tunic can be flattering and fresh. Geometric patterns in earthy tones feel modern and artistic. Animal prints, when used strategically, can add elegance and edge. Placement matters, too. A bold print on a scarf or blouse near your face brings light and focus to your features. A printed skirt balanced with a solid top creates movement without overwhelm. And don't forget, scale is your friend. Large prints can actually soften facial lines, while small, busy patterns may do the opposite. Prints also give your outfit a voice. Are you playful, confident, dramatic? Let your wardrobe say what you're feeling without saying a word. So no, bold prints aren't too much for you. They're just waiting for you to give them permission. And now that you've reclaimed color, texture, and pattern, let's tackle a myth that's quietly held back the confidence of women everywhere: the belief that fashion is only for the young. This is perhaps the most harmful myth of all. Not because it's true, but because it's been so widely believed. Somewhere along the journey of life, women are told, fashion is for the young, you've had your time, now it's someone else's turn. As if style were a passing phase, something you age out of, like teenage trends or college parties. But here's the truth: fashion is not about youth. It's about expression. And if anyone has something worth expressing, it's a woman who has lived, loved, lost, created, rebuilt, and grown into herself. You've earned the right to dress with intention, to play, to explore, to show the world who you are without saying a word. Look around. Some of the most iconic style figures in the world are women in their 60s, 70s, and beyond, women who embrace bold glasses, silver hair, red lipstick, flowing coats, sharp tailoring. They're not trying to look younger. They're simply dressing like women who know who they are. That's the real essence of style ownership. You don't need to chase trends. You need to trust your taste. Wear clothes that reflect your passions, your lifestyle, your mood. Clothes that feel like you, not like who you were told you're supposed to be. Because the truth is, when you stop dressing for your age and start dressing for your spirit, that's when people notice. So no, fashion doesn't belong to the young. It belongs to anyone brave enough to show up with confidence. And now that you've reclaimed your place in style, let's address one more rule that's long overdue for retirement: the idea that form-fitting clothes are off limits for mature women. For many women, reaching a certain age comes with an unspoken dress code. Nothing too tight, nothing that shows your shape, nothing that might draw attention to the body you've grown into. But here's the thing, when did celebrating your shape become something to feel ashamed of? The idea that form-fitting clothes are only for the young is a myth rooted in perfectionism. It assumes your body has to look a certain way to be seen, to be honored, appreciated, or admired. But your body has carried you through decades of life. It has changed, yes, but it has not lost its worth. And dressing in a way that follows your curves gently, intentionally, respectfully is not about showing off. It's about showing up. The key is not about being tight, it's about tailoring. A structured sheath dress can highlight your waistline with elegance. A soft knit pencil skirt can hug your silhouette without clinging. A pair of high-rise trousers can elongate your legs and define your shape without ever feeling restrictive. It's not about the size of your body, it's about the relationship you have with it. Avoid boxy, oversized pieces that swallow your shape. Instead, choose fabrics with some structure like ponte, crepe, or cotton blends that offer both comfort and form. Layer with intention. Use a belt to accentuate, not squeeze. Most importantly, try it. You might be surprised by how confident, feminine, and strong you feel. Because elegance isn't about hiding, it's about revealing the parts of you that still shine. And speaking of revealing, let's shift our attention to something small but mighty, accessories. And why believing they're not worth the effort is a myth worth breaking. This one sneaks up quietly. You start simplifying. Maybe you stop wearing earrings because they feel fussy. You skip the necklace because no one notices. You leave off the belt, thinking it's not necessary anymore. And just like that, accessories slowly disappear from your wardrobe. But here's the truth. Accessories aren't optional. They're essential. They are the finishing touches that take an outfit from nice to elevated. They tell your story quietly, powerfully. They speak before you do. And for women over 50, accessories can do something magical. They bring focus, polish, and personality without having to overhaul your entire wardrobe. A vibrant silk scarf can add color near your face, especially if your outfit leans neutral. A bold cuff bracelet or statement ring adds drama and sophistication with no effort. Elegant earrings can highlight your bone structure and draw attention to your eyes. And let's not forget shoes and handbags. A structured tote in a rich tone can anchor your whole look. A sleek, low-heel boot or embellished flat can add style and comfort. Accessories also offer a kind of freedom. You can try something bold without changing your core outfit. You can express your mood playful, powerful, soft, artistic through a single piece. You don't need to pile it on. One or two well-chosen items can speak volumes. And if you've ever thought, I'm too old to wear that necklace, or that hat might be too much for me, pause and ask instead, does it bring me joy? Does it feel like me today? Because confidence is the best accessory you'll ever wear, and the right accessories just help it shine a little brighter. Now let's turn to the final and perhaps most limiting myth of all, that it's too late to reinvent your style. This final myth is the most deeply rooted. It whispers things like, what's the point of changing now? I've dressed this way for decades. Or worse, people wouldn't recognize me if I tried something new. But let's pause here. When did change become something to fear? You've evolved in every other area of life, your beliefs, your relationships, your boundaries. So why not your style? Style is not a fixed identity. It's a reflection of who you are right now. And the woman you are today, she's wiser. She knows what she wants. She's earned the right to be seen fully, authentically. Maybe you've spent years playing it safe, wearing what was expected, avoiding what you secretly loved. But here's the beautiful part. You don't need to burn down your entire wardrobe to start fresh. Sometimes change begins with a single lipstick, a new pair of glasses, a tailored blazer in a color you never dared to try before. Small shifts add up, and each one whispers, I choose this version of me. The world needs to see women who grow bolder, not smaller with age, who dress not to please others, but to celebrate themselves. So no, it's never too late to change your style, because every morning you wake up, you get to decide who you want to be. And if that means trying something new, something expressive, elegant, daring, or playful, then you're not starting over. You're simply stepping into the woman you were always becoming. Now let's bring it all together with a gentle reminder of just how powerful your personal style truly is. So now we've unraveled them 10 myths, 10 old, tired ideas that have tried to tell you how to dress, how to hide, how to shrink. But now you know the truth. Your style has no age limit. It's not about rules. It's not about pleasing anyone but you. Maybe one of these myths sounded familiar. Maybe you've been avoiding jeans, or hiding your arms, or playing it safe with color and print. That's okay, because today you've taken the first step. You've given yourself permission to change, to rediscover, to express, to evolve. And remember, this isn't about chasing youth. It's about choosing confidence, choosing elegance, choosing joy. Whether you're 55, 65, or 85, you are still a woman of style, a woman of substance, and a woman who deserves to be seen. So the next time you look into your closet, don't ask, can I wear this at my age? Ask instead, does this feel like me? And if the answer is yes, then wear it with pride, because nothing is more beautiful than a woman who dresses like she knows her worth. If this video made you pause, smile, or feel just a little bit more powerful, I invite you to stick around. In the next video, we'll explore 7 fashion hacks that instantly elevate your look after 60. It's filled with simple, high-impact tips you can start using today. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, not because you have to, but because you deserve a space that celebrates you. Thank you for spending this time with me. Your journey in style is far from over. In fact, it's just beginning.